This is Andre Banks coming today from Banks Credit Chat discussing credit invisibility. If you haven't heard the term, it's not a term that comes across often. Actually, it's come kind of new. And essentially means is that the typical way of creditors are looking at you that once was the cornerstones, especially if you had a mortgage payment, you had credit card debts, or even had auto loan payments. Since these things are becoming more and more harder for individuals to get because of the new inflation aspects, loan applications are being denied, car applications are being denied. Creditors have to find a different way of approaching things and still seeing how they can give you access to credit. So, mobile phones and how you pay your mobile phone history is becoming much more of a higher standard than it was before. It's not the standard that still go by. These other forms of medium, in terms of the typical ones of making your mortgage payments, making your credit card payments on time, and auto loans and the traditional ways of assessing you as a credit risk and how you're doing on your credit is still applied and still being looked at. But mobile phones, because people are not having access, they're changing with the times and looking at that and how you are you paying your cell phone payment, because everyone has access to cell phones and they're becoming much more of a staple in everybody's house and how we live. So if you weren't paying attention before how you're handling your credit, using credit as a option for your mobile phone, creditors are looking for different ways to try to get you into some kind of form of debt, and I don't mean that in a negative sense, because I did have a negative tone. They're trying to assess you to see if they can get some kind of credit worthiness so you can apply for credit. They're taking more interest in terms of how you're handling non-traditional aspects, and I'm hearing more and more that they're looking at how you're handling your cell phone payments and making your mobile payments are becoming more of a being looked at more. So if you weren't aware of that, it's a quick little tidbit. Pay your cell phone bill. You should pay all your bills, but just cell phones are becoming much more of being looked at in terms of assessing you as a credit, because the traditional ways of people paying and those once are becoming harder and harder to get. So if this video has been any value to you, please subscribe, leave some comments. In my next video for Banks Credit Chat, I'm out.